Good morning. Happy Monday. I welcome you here. I am Sue Pickering. If you don't know who I am, welcome back to those that continue to follow. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. It means so much to me. This today I'm going to do for the month of June. I'm going to do week by week. So we're going to see what this first week in June is bringing for the collective. Please keep what resonates, leave what does not, okay? Oh, I hope everyone had a happy, really good weekend wherever they are at. Miracles. That's funny. I was at a retreat this weekend and this card came up for one person. She had it like 2 times throughout the weekend. So it's kind of exciting. Miracles. Um, they're telling me that sometimes we get in our head. So I feel like this week there's going to be a little bit of bouncing around in our head that we worry about what might come or what if, or and needing to stay in the moment, of knowing that anything can shift in like in a short period of time when we least expect it. Something can really change and have it just can change. So keep a positive mindset. I feel like some of this has to do with money for some of you, and they're showing me when the pig shows up, it's all about things being going to be okay. There is maybe a windfall coming in for some of you, or you're going to be able to shift and change something that is going to allow you to create more money. However that looks, everyone has a different career, everyone has different things, but they're just showing me that you just never know what can come in the future. To stay positive, to feel that it will get better. Passion. Oh, okay, some of you need to clear your throat and speak for what you need. Speak for what you believe in, okay? Okay, so for some of you, it's time to step into those passions to create more money. Stepping into, whether it's healing, stepping into a hobby, stepping into onto that path that is enlightening for you, that makes you lose track of time, that allows you to embrace and enjoy every day as much as possible, following that passion, following that calling that is put in front of you that you've maybe always wanted to do. Start moving in that direction. Start moving where you can start building upon the things to end up doing that passion, maybe full time for some of you. I'm not telling you to quit your job, but there's just something more. There's this passion that is waiting to explode, that is waiting to get out and be part of your life. Okay, this first week in June is about concentrating on moving toward the things that are going to, sometimes we are scared to step into something because we don't know it's going to be a success. Miracles can happen. If you don't know how it can happen, that doesn't matter. Just working toward it, knowing that it is a passion. Chase your dreams. It's telling me I had 2 robins chasing each other. Chase your dreams. Allow them to take flight and move in the direction that is, calling to your heart. Calling to your heart. And they're just showing me that doing the due diligence to really truly be on that path and following that is going to bring you to an outcome that is that you would never believe that could actually happen, because it's a miracle, right? Feels like inspiration. Follow that gut feeling. Follow that all the things that allow you to feel excited, allow you to feel powerful. It's time. It's time. So Queen of Swords, cutting out the things that you need to allow this path to come to fruition, however that needs to look for you. Like following something and allowing for yourself to change and shift and be where you need to be is going to bring you the possibly the financial freedom, because we just never know when we could expect things to take off for us. We never know how things are going to end up. It's part of that process of learning and growing. But when you are following your passion, oh my goodness, Knight of Wands, following your passion, moving toward it, taking steps toward it, embracing it, enjoying it, falling in love with it. All of it is going to bring you to where you want to go. And if that's financially, start moving in that direction. It's on its way. It's on its way. So that's week 1. Week 2, what do we need to know here? Okay, we have 2 decks that are calling me. Okay, we're going to see what this deck is bringing out for the second week in June. And if you are listening to this in a different month, just take the month that you're living in. So the next 4 weeks, okay? Sanctuary. And I'm going to pull one more card because both of these were asking to come out. Okay. And overcoming obstacles, okay? They're telling me for you to go down the rabbit hole. Whatever it is that you're seeking, time to go down that rabbit hole and really see what you need to see, bring light to what you need to bring light to, stepping through or stepping around the things that are what you feel are stopping you. What do you need to discover? So if something is on your path, you're driving down the road or walking down a path and something is on the path, what do? You have to discover, can I move it, or can I go around it, or is it going to move on its own? Okay. So there's something you need to stop and discover about the things that are stopping you from moving forward. So week 1 was all about moving toward that action or that passion. And week 2 is about taking action. How are you going to get there? How are you going to remove and an obstacle might just be your mindset. An obstacle might mean that you don't believe in yourself. What can that obstacle be that you need to really discover, bring light to learn more? Because basically it's about learning what we need to learn to move that obstacle off of the path. Okay. So if you feel like you're at a standstill, what do you need to do? What do you need to learn to make that move out of the way, just to not stop you? Okay. Getting back to intention. So why is it that you want to move in that direction? Why is it that you want to go where you want to go? Maybe things haven't worked out because you need to recalibrate your purpose. Yes, you might still have a passion toward the thing that you had set your mind on, but is there an aspect here that you need to just recalibrate how you do it? Think of things differently. They're showing me the Hanged Man. Look at things from a different perspective. Take a step back. There's something here about you. There's a lace here, and it's like discovering how to relace, discovering how to recalibrate, and allowing things to come together, okay? You have a lot of 8s and then a 9 here. So things are going to start evolving and shifting and changing, and those old thought patterns are maybe going to change so you don't have that so you have a changed mindset. Too funny. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man came out sideways. Looking at things from a different perspective, things are going to happen quicker than what you think, but you have to have the right mindset and know that you have choices. You have choices to step into however you want to step into something. Sometimes we feel we need to go on a path, and then we get so fixated on how we do it, how we're going to get there, when we're going to get there, what does it look like, that we don't realize we have other choices. We can choose every day to do things differently or the same. So they're just showing me that there's some choices here for you, that don't feel that your back is against the wall, that there's nothing that can change or do to move forward. So that's week 2. Week 3, we are going to see what week 3, the third week in June, is going to bring. And week 2, I believe there is a new moon. I believe, or is it this week? I can't remember. Stop pushing and stop pushing and striving, and explore fullness. So what I'm feeling from these two is week 3, embrace the journey, embrace all of it. You know, the struggles, the explosion, the things that are moving slow, just embracing the journey of being in flow. If you are meant to move today, move today. If you are meant to create today, create today. Like, there is something here for you to realize that giving up the control, there's something here for you to just embrace what is and allowing things to fall into place for you. 7 of Pentacles came out reversed, and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so you're holding on to the old thought patterns, possibly the third week in June. There's something here for you to discover, that you need to work a different way, whether that's your advertising a different way, whether that's for me. um, there's just different ways to do things, shifting and changing those aspects, and not holding on to our old thought patterns, our old way of doing things, because that is how we feel it should be done, because maybe that's all that we know, right? Discover more, see what those obstacles were from from the second week, right? And moving toward working in a different way and being more in allowance and being more in flow. Okay, there is something coming up for that in the third week of June, where you are, maybe stuck in the old patterns, stuck in the old way. And sometimes we don't realize when we are moving in a direction, the harder we're pushing, is what creates a block. Okay, there's something here with that. Queen of Pentacles, and it's sitting back, being confident in knowing that it is going to work out. Confidence that you know that miracles can happen, right? Bringing yourself back to week 1 in your thought patterns. Miracles can happen. Things can change. Things can shift in a heartbeat. One client can make a difference. They could tell 30 other people, or it leads to meeting someone else, or it leads to, we just don't know what it can bring to us in any given moment. Okay, the world is having things coming around for you. Everything is a cycle. The cycle is going to flow once we can be in flow. Okay, we have to get through those obstacles, and then the world is going to start shifting for us. We're going to start seeing things from a different perspective, being able to sit back and be confident in who we are and what we're doing. Okay, the Page of Wands came out reversed. Don't be afraid to continue that passion. Wands are all about passion, and the Page is all about the beginning of a new, something new. Maybe you're going to discover something more to add to your passion, and continuing to slow down to actually allow that to happen. Okay, this card flipped off of another deck. Queen of Earth. Wow, you got the Queen of Pentacles, and they're both Queen of Pentacles. Sweet. Yeah, being confident, knowing that you're capable of creating this, whatever this is that you're trying to create. Okay, knowing that things can evolve and move, and you can be where you need to be, because when we're in flow, we're allowing things to happen how they need to happen and embracing that. Okay, week 4, we are going to see what week 4 is going to bring us. Yeah, it's an exciting month. The energy is shifting. I feel we're almost halfway through 2025. How is that even possible? The 9-year, halfway through this crazy ending to some things that are going on in the world. It's awesome. Okay, what do we have? We have deserving. So week 4, deserving and fragmented energy, knowing that as we move toward our passions, as we move toward the things that excite us, and we learn more, we're bringing pieces of ourselves back. We're bringing pieces of that, that maybe the old thought patterns are starting to move and be cleared, and now we're discovering more of who we are. We're discovering more of who we need to be to have that success, and just be in the energy that we need to be in, knowing that we're deserving. Look at this beautiful castle here. She's surrounded by beautiful flowers. She knows that she deserves all of it. And for you to be in an awareness that you deserve it too, that is when a miracle can happen. We just can't write things off, thinking that it's not possible when we're in a situation, especially when we're bogged down with money. That is a really good example. We just don't know what can shift and change for that to shift and change, where it's like, oh my goodness, this is a miracle. You just don't know what spirit is going to drop on your lap with. Okay, but discovering more pieces of yourself. This is not the deck. Discovering more pieces of yourself, moving forward, and having having things fall into place as you are coming back to who you are, because you deserve so much. Okay, that's like a big pile here. And knowing that, patience, they're showing me this calmness. They're showing me this space of not being where you are worried all the time. The more you worry, that's creating a block. That's stopping the flow of energy. That is stopping things from moving forward for these miracles to happen. Okay, continuing to look at things from a different perspective. The Temperance, wow, beautiful. Finding that balance, finding that, look at that, the Star. Finding the balance, knowing that you are worthy. The Star, it's time for you to shine. This is the 4th week in June leading into July. And seeing that, it just takes, one moment for you to become a brighter, your energy to be brighter, your energy to be more exuberant, illuminated, and someone sees you. If you have clients, I'm going to use that for an example, because most people here are entrepreneurs on my channel. So all it takes is that one moment that you are shining a little bit brighter than what you were yesterday, and boom, things are going to evolve, things are going to expand, and it's going to be in an aspect that you're going to be seeing. Just think of that star, the stars in the sky. If they're not shining bright, do you see them? So it's a moment of shining brighter in your craft, in your passion, however that is for you in your everyday life. But moving in that direction of mindfulness and coming back to who you are. You got the world again. Okay. Oh, the first one was, yeah, okay. The first one was the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah. And this one is the world. So you moved from 10 to 21. You're moved through the cycles. Tarot, um, 21, there's 21 major arcanas. Okay. So you're shifting things, are some luck is coming across your side, all of those things. But they're showing me once you can be seen in a different light, your light is shining a little bit brighter, things are just going to start falling into place. Look at that, the 10 of cups. Having all of that happiness, that legacy, that the emotional fulfillment, and the 9 of cups. My goodness. Oh wow. um Things are like, by the end of June, things are going to start evolving for you in a big way. The more you discover more of yourself, the more you believe in miracles, the more you be more in flow and shift and be um in a change of who you are, and how you see things, and knowing that you can choose this every day if you choose to. Okay. And finding the balance in life. I feel like things are going to really explode in your passion, in knowing that you are, really creating a difference. This isn't just, the energy is, this isn't just about you. Yes, it is about you, but it's like there's something bigger here. It's the ripple effect. This is um, who you are bringing into your world. You are creating a difference with them in your world, and having all of those things come into place for, all of this to become big. Okay. Thank you for being here. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I was called at 4 a.m. to do this reading. Oh, Spirit wakes me up at the oddest times. Anyway, thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you are looking for any kind of coaching for your path, especially for entrepreneurs, I do other coaching as well, clearing out, all of the stuff within for you to hear yourself, what you need on your path, discovering your passions, all of that. But I absolutely love working with entrepreneurs because I guess my mindset connects better with theirs, possibly. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Much love.